Hi, TV Milk family. Today, we are going to be talking about being yourself and how that will lead you directly to your purpose. So, Neil deGrasse, he said that you need to know enough about a subject to think that you are right, but not enough to know that you are wrong. So that every experience you encounter, every moment, is a learning experience. We all have these unique talents and abilities within us. And I understand that some of us had the luxuries growing up to learn what they were younger. But as adults, we all have the luxury and choice to figure out what we are good at, what moves us, whether that be speaking. I love speaking, whether that be writing, whether that may be listening, or if it's athletics, or if it's any kind of arts. Maybe you're good at being a parent. God, that's such a beautiful thing, Maybe you're good at being that friend that everybody goes to. You have to figure out what you're good at. Once you figure out what moves you and what draws to you, you have to create what you do best. See, me, I love speaking, and I worked on it every single day, and I started excreting things that people were responding to in a positive way. The greatest people in the world, they're never like anybody else, like LeBron James. Nobody ever says oh, LeBron plays like this or LeBron is like that. No, LeBron is LeBron James. He's a unique character within his field that he created. Michael Jordan. We don't say that Michael Jordan played like this. We don't say Michael Jordan played like that person. We don't even say that Michael Jordan played like a combination of people. Michael Jordan was a unique player in which he created himself. You add on to the layers of self that which already exist, and you strengthen them by expressing the unique combination of your own talents, not somebody else's. The meaning in life is just something that we create individually, because the subconscious mind runs off of your beliefs. So understand that the world doesn't have to believe. As long as what you're creating is working for you and affecting people in a positive way, you and that understanding within is the only thing that has to accept your journey. Understand that people are not going to understand at first because you are creating it. It's a unique creation that hasn't been done before. Each one of us are just like snowflakes. We have different patterns, different experiences, and then we take those patterns and experiences that gave us this formal understanding of ourselves, and we put layers onto that. And that is when we become unique. I could talk to you all day about the education I had, the sports I did when I was a kid, but my layers are what makes me unique. And your layers are what make you unique. So embrace them and love them. How can you fail? How can we fail if we're being ourselves? If we're meeting our own goals, if we're headed towards our own expectations, our own desires, our own purpose, how can we fail if we're being ourselves? Because it doesn't become failure. When we are focused on expressing ourselves, it becomes progress, always. But why is that? Well, if you're comparing yourself to something outside of you, you have no control over that. So you feel like it's a failure because it feels like something that you can't obtain. But when you're expressing yourself, when your goal is you, well, you understand that for one, you're always you. And two, you're only comparing yourself to who you were the day before, or the week before, or the month before, or the year before, or when you were a child. You're comparing yourself to you, so everything becomes attainable. That's why you gotta be yourself, man. It's time to succeed. It's time to see you and love you for everything you've been and everything you've experienced. That is your unique design. That is the seed. And then from that seed, you grow into this bountiful tree that, like, oh my God, to think about, becomes the very spark behind your movement. To know that one day you will be fruitful. You know, a tree always knows it's gonna be a tree. It doesn't have to think about it. Even when it's just a shrub, even when it's just down here. You know what it does do though? It knows it has to get light. It knows it has to get nutrients. And it knows that it has to be strong. And it knows that no matter what, it's gotta go up. That is within your seed as well. This knowing, step in to your greatness. Because understand, you're bringing a dream. You're bringing a vibration into the physical, into the tangible. You are bringing something so people can see, but you have to bring it here first. And you can do it, man, because we are all creators. And I always say, you are so much more powerful than you know. You can go anywhere, you can experience anything. You just have to decide, and then you have to create a plan. And then you have to write it down, because as soon as you write it down, again, it's tangible. You're bringing it into the physical. And then every day that you touch it and you read that plan, you're activating your sensory neurons. And you're seeing it within. And then you'll begin to create this great mental picture within your head that you can go to. And just like Bob Proctor said, if you can go there in the mind, you will surely go there in real life. You just have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in the infinite power that was given to you to create. You have to believe in the infinite source of energy that is always consistently and constantly running through you. If you are here today, be grateful, because you have 24 hours of opportunity to add on some layers and create the world that you want to create. Never desire to be like anybody else. Desire to be you, the greatest expression of you. Desire to be that unique combination of self that creates positive vibrations all around you, in whatever case that may be, in whatever environment that may be. And remember, man, not everyone's gonna like you. Not everybody's gonna believe in your message, and that's okay, because you will attract the group and the mass of people that does, that resonates with you. I love you so much, TB Milk family, and I'm so proud to see the views go up on my video, and not for myself, but because every time I see that I get to touch people, and I know that people are looking to find their purpose. And if people are looking to find their purpose, that means people have a desire to create a beautiful and better world. And that, man, that is so amazing to have in your heart. You are so beautiful, and all of you are unique. And if you can begin to love yourself, and if you can begin to see your potential more than you can see the fears and the doubts, you will soon stand within your greatest potential, and you will become everything that you ever could imagine. It never did imagine until you knew that you could imagine anything. I love you, TB Milk family. I'm so grateful to be here with you.